Welcome back to some more Umineko When They Cry. So where we last left off, I ended the recording very abruptly, right middle of the those two having a conversation. But I think one of the most important encounters was Natsuki having a bit of a panic of wanting to hold down the fortress with the sword. Considering she's interacting with the characters that are within like demons and fantasy or the such. And Battler was still trying to solve the whole epitaph shenanigans. Well, technically, I can't even say the word technically, but it seems those two in the conversation are pretty close to solving the puzzle. So let's continue.
どうだろうな。
クラウスさんってちょっと傲慢な方じゃないですか。
Well, you're not wrong.
偉そうって言いますか。
Well, Kraus is pretty arrogant. I mean, then again, like Battler hadn't have any interactions with him as much compared to the other people. So
そのクラウスさんが一夜明けたらおいに黄金も次期当主の座もかっさらわれていたなんて、なんだか愉快ですね。
just do this. There we go. No words. Erika was still crouched down as she spoke, her back to Battler as she toyed around with the device.
ジェシカさんでしたっけ。私に意見した女の子。あの子、自分の父親が次期当主だと威張ってましたね。彼女は今夜が明け、バトラさんが全ての黄金を受け継ぎ、自分の父親がもはや次期当主で亡くなったことを知ったら、どんな表情を見せるんでしょうね。
別に俺は200億を独り占めする気は毛頭ねえぜ。せいぜい1割ももらえりゃお腹いっぱいさ。あとは親族で仲良く分けりゃいい。次期当主なんてもっと興味がねえぜ。クラウスおじさんに喜んで押し付けさせてもらうぜ。
果たしてそう簡単な話で済むでしょうか。それを推理することよりは、今はジェシカさんがしたどんな表情をしながらどんな負け惜しみを口にするかの方が推理の対象としては楽しい気がします。
Man, she's trolling. She's trying to get a reaction out of it.
お前性格悪いな。
He just turns the look on the different expression on his face is like, yeah, you look kind of a bit shady here. It's a bit of suspect.
おや、謎解きが好きという時点で推理できませんでした。私、人が隠すことを暴くのが好きな知的蹂躙者なんですよ。
My brother, what? I'm an intellectual rapist. Rapist? Rapist? Is this what? So you get off on? Oh man.
自分の謎解きもそうです。
Is this the right translation for this? I'm so confused. Like I've seen the word cringe in there, so.
じいさまが満を持して隠した黄金を暴いてやりたかったんだろ。
ええ、最初はそうでしたが、 途中から目的が変わりました。
Wait. What? You wanted to expose the gold. Oh, I cut off the rain. Oh well.
途中？何に？
ジェシカさんです。私の推理に口を挟み、口実かつ高尚な時間を汚しました。だからあのジェシカという子に思い知らせたくて、碑文の謎を解くことに目的を変えたんです。
Well, Jessica sure does sound pretty jealous of how she acted, so.
お前、本気で言ってんのか？
私はどんな相手でも屈服させます。それが私の唯一の優越です。まだ推理必要ですか？後ろ宮ジェシカは私をムカつかせた。
Wow, that look on her face.
だから私は身の程を思い知らせてやりたくて碑文を解くことにした。そこから導かれる今の私の感情、推理可能ですか？
Can you reason out what those emotions are? Not really. This time I turned my back on her in earnest. Did I get a bit too excited by this riddle solving game, letting her drive me on and do something terrible? That's right. It should have been possible to reason this out. If the riddle is solved, the relatives will probably freak out about who the successor should be. Dad and some others will probably push for me, the discoverer, to be the successor, and some relatives not thrilled with that prospect will probably oppose them. Despite how adamantly Erika affirmed it, it isn't anywhere that the one who solved the riddle of the epitaph becomes the successor. Because of this, it'll lead to a fight between those who acknowledge that theory and those who don't. If I reason out what'll happen next, as Erika did, it'll probably lead to a messy fight between Uncle Kraus and the rest of the relatives. Now that I've solved the riddle, will Jessica admire me or curse me? I don't want to think about that now. I mean, Battler, you're under the Ushiromiya family that is easily unhinged. I don't think it is that much of a surprise. Erika was still mumbling. Apparently, she had already started trying to reason it out. As I began to feel very bad, I vaguely gazed out into the black night. Excuse me. Like, yeah, Erika, the reason why Jessica irritated you is because, like, she's showing a sign of jealousy. I mean, is it kind of dumb? Yes, but I'm pretty sure my theory when it comes to her jealousy is probably because is that whatchamacallit, that she she thinks that, you know, Erika is gonna like take Krause's place, aka the rulership or successor of the sort. So ridiculous. At that time, I looked at the dim outdoor light and saw the silhouette of a person in front of it. I thought I must be seeing things. After all, it was unthinkable that someone could have been standing there this whole time, pounded upon by the rain without even an umbrella. However, the silhouette didn't move an inch. Maybe, no, it couldn't be. It was looking at me, and it was. Oh, it's Kinzo. Grandfather. that moment, I understood. Grandfather's probably been watching us solve the riddle this whole time, and he watched as we spectacularly solved the whole thing. Without a doubt, there was a faint smile on Grandfather's face. Grandfather, who had never worn anything except moody and frightening expressions, looked me in the eye and smiled at me for the first time, almost as though he was saying, "How impudent," or else, "I never thought it would be you." However, this is still the result that Grandfather's epitaph chose, so I'm sure he accepted that result. In the end, he grinned one more time. Of course, he didn't use words. His smile seemed to be wordlessly saying, "Well done." I didn't know how I should respond. I couldn't do anything but stand there in shock, ignoring Erika as she crouched down, mumbling with her back towards me. I don't know how I would respond to that as well. Ignoring Erika as she crouched down, mumbling with her back towards me. Then, Grandfather stretched a hand out from the folds of his cloak and pointed at something. When I looked in that direction, there was. The thing he was pointing at was probably the signpost to the Golden Land. Go. I'm sure Grandfather said that one word. I nodded to show that I understood. After watching that, Grandfather nodded back, satisfied. Then, with a spin of his cloak, he disappeared, seeming to melt into the darkness. The expression on his face at the end was a smile that was, for the first time, truly satisfied.
聞いてます？バトラさん。私の推理。
見つけたぜ。あれが黄金鏡への道しるべだ。
え？あ、さっきと向きが変わってる。なるほど。あちらへ進めという意味ですか。良い観察力ですね。
Good powers of observation? I don't know about observation. I was pointed to that particular direction.
じいさまに教えてもらった。
え？金蔵さん？どこに？
行くぜ。見せてもらおうじゃねえか。黄金鏡ってやつを。
We started to walk. The entrance to the Golden Land was right there.
我が碑文がついに解かれたか。そしてバトラーがか。
So on the third episode, it was Eva that solved the riddle. And now it's, wait, Battler? Oh shit.
愉快この上なし。
When I think about it, I was also ahead that no one saw coming. How amusing that the one to succeed me is just as surprising.
これにて我が生涯に一切の未練はなし。ベアトリーチェそなたのもとへ行くぞ。我が碑文が選びし奇跡を手土産にな。
Battler of all people. That Battler. Oh no.
我が生涯の最後の最後に我は真の奇跡を見たり。ベアトリーチェ、 この賭けは私の勝利だ。
Well, congratulations. Oh shit, we're going the same background. Oh shit.
体食性以外には金に換金物としての利便性を見出すことはできませんね。これを現金化するには随分の手間をかけそうです。
It's a lot of work to do all this into actual money, though. That's for sure. At the end of a crude underground tunnel, in a VIP room so beautiful it seemed improper, was a pile of gold so large that there could be no doubting its 20 billion yen worth. Erika was calm, but Battler couldn't suppress his excitement. As for which of the two was the correct reaction to show after seeing a mountain of gold, only those who saw the scene with their own eyes could say for sure. Oh man, we just hit the fucking jackpot. In this day and age, it's said that an average salaryman earns about 200 million yen in wages over his life. And this is 20 billion yen worth of gold. With even 1/100th of this gold mountain, a single human could live their entire life without working. That's debatable. I mean, there's also taxes based upon that without working. But yeah, you can probably live the rest of your life without having to work a job. What is labor? Isn't the very point of a human's life, since a person who doesn't work cannot eat? If so, then 200 million yen is enough to make a single person's life complete. And this is 20 billion yen. This would account for the labors of 100 humans. No, a single human life 100 times over. Of course, if you still wanted to work, you could. Any money you gained as a result could be used to play with. After all, you would already have enough money to live for your entire life. No, for eternity. No, wait, I mustn't keep it all to myself. I can split it up among 100 people. That depends on what 100 people specifically, but if I could create a world where a full 100 humans wouldn't have to work for their whole lives, just what kind of world would that be? Yeah, there's no doubt at all.
ここが黄金鏡なんだ。
So the golden land as in like endless riches?
というわけでベルンバトラは見事に黄金を見つけましたとさ。めでたしめでたし。肝となる部分は少し伏せさせてもらったけど、そのくらいの意地悪はしてもいいわよね。
ああ、そこは好きにしな。異分の謎がどういう謎々でどういう答えだったのかというミクロな見地に興味はね。大事なのはその結果、黄金が10トン発見されたという事実の方だ。
Yeah. That's one of the important parts of the result. The gold was discovered in the third game as well by Aunt Eva. Aunt Rosa also witnessed it. However, the two of them hadn't spoken of the gold's discovery to anyone. In other words, there was a chance that the gold's discovery was a catbox truth kept between the two of them. More specifically, it was possible the gold didn't exist and was just an illusion.
しかし俺がとうとう見つけちまったわけだ。
However,
猫箱が開かれちまった。
alright, pack it up, guys. It's time to go home. The cat box has been discovered. We're now ending the part.
副将ごっこは時間の無駄だから先にサービスしてあげる。この黄金の山は本物よ。ここに積まれたインゴットは全て本物の純金。レプリカとか偽物とかそんな騙しは一切なし。
So you constructed the red truth to where like the endless riches are a thing. I mean, I guess dreams can come true, but
よし、わかった。この黄金は認めるぜ。だが認められないものがまだある。
そうよね。会っちゃったものね。金蔵に。金蔵は幻想のはずなのに、あなたさっき出会っちゃったわよね。やっぱりこれは魔法なんじゃないのかしら。
yeah, that's one of the issues.
ほざけ。俺は一言もじい様と言葉を交わしちゃいねえ。じい様と言葉を交わしたような気持ちになっただけだ。
Yeah, nobody like mimic words out of their mouths. It's just, you know, it's just, you know, expressions and, you know, the body language. There's not it doesn't necessarily mean exchanging words.
いい加減にしろ。同じ手はもう通用しない。
ならほらどうぞ、青き真実。
おそらく俺は非分の謎を解き興奮状態にあった。それで何かをじい様と見間違えたんだ。例えばそれは暗がりの子たちに引っかかった何かのシートかカバーで。
Wow, that's a funny grin on on his face.
それが漆黒のマントを羽織ったじい様に見えたのかもしれない。その結果俺はじい様と何かのやり取りをしたように誤解したんだ。
Yeah, surely.
青き真実、有効ね。まあ私も全く同じことを青で語ったわけだけど。
Really?
それで通ったのか。赤き真実で反論は。
Yeah, I'm curious what kind of counter you got there. What kind of red truths you gonna baffle with me this time?
ないわ。今のところはね。
At least not now. You make it sound like you're saving the red truths for later. Okay. Whatever. The me who'd let out a strange yell in front of the Gold Mountain was finally starting to regain his cool. Now that we found it, there's no covering it up. I vaguely considered keeping this discovery a secret. However, Erika wanted to prove that her own reasoning was correct by announcing this to everyone. She really isn't intent. What the. However, Erika wanted. prove that her own reason by announce. Wait, so you want to? So Badler wanted to keep the secret, but Erika wanted to announce it. She really is an intellectual rapist, just as she says. The puzzle solving game is what's important to her, and she doesn't intend to take any responsibility for what happens after the riddle is solved. A riddle is sort of like a lock. Locks exist to be locked. No shit. And they're only significant when they're locked. Therefore, it ought to be essential to have some goal in mind when exposing such a thing. However, to this girl, the act of exposing is itself her final goal, and she has no intention of taking responsibility for anything that happens later. Maybe the true storm to hit Rokujima isn't the typhoon, but her. She won't keep this discovery secret. She'll definitely announce it so she can brag about her success. Then, she'll call a real storm down upon this island. I won't be able to keep this covered up. In that case, there's nothing to do but announce this fact fairly to all. I can't imagine what will happen after that. As she grinned, Erika muttered to herself. She must have been anticipating the uproar that the relatives would soon bring about. To her, merely imagined that was far sweeter than 20 billion yen in gold.
ただ碑文がそこに存在するだけで。フルトエリカはこの程度の推理が可能です。いかがでしょうか、皆様方。
That grin. Well, ain't that a pleasing look? October 4th, 1986, Saturday. It is 10:47 p.m. Well, it is an hour and 13 minutes until it hits midnight, of course. And chapter 7, the frantic golden drama. Golden drama, what do we got? The sudden sound of someone banging fiercely on the door brought Natsuki to her senses. She had probably nodded off in the study while planning how they would overcome the next day. But what could it be at a time like this? More importantly, the knock itself was strange. If someone wanted to contact her, they could have just used the internal phone line. She told them that she'd be here. Realizing that something strange was going on, Natsuki shook her head one more time, completely throwing off her drowsiness.
お父様、お父様!
Oh, Eva's the one banging on the door? Oh boy.
エヴァです。至急、重要なお話があります。
Oh, this is gonna be a pleasing conversation. It was Eva's voice. What is this? I thought I told them to lock the doors and windows of the mansion tightly after everyone left for the guest house. So why is Eva here? Natsuki ran up to the door, responded with a small knock, and spoke through the door in a quiet voice.
何事ですか、想像し。夏日姉さん？なんでこんな時間にあんたがお父様の書斎にいるのよ。静かになさいと申し上げています。当主様が何よりも沈黙と静寂を好まれることをお忘れですか。今はそんなこと言ってる場合じゃないのよ。ご託はいいからとっととここを開けなさい。お父様を出して。
Jesus Christ. That's a... You're just, disturbing the peace on, what is happening.
当主様は先ほどお休みになられたばかりです。何のご用か存じませんが、 明日私が伺います。
あんたなんかに用はないわよ。いいからさっさとここを開けなさい。
Sometimes, multiple schemes and assumptions can fall apart due to the most direct, simple, and emotional strategies. This is bad. If I open the door, Eva will probably throw herself forwards and rush into the study. Now, I can't even open this door. At that moment, the phone suddenly rang. It's okay. Both of the keys to the study are here. No one can open this door. The question is, how did Eva got access to the mansion? Was one of the servants inside the guest house? Is that why they were able to get hold of the master key? Natsuki inched away from the door and grabbed the receiver.
もしもし。夏日です。
私だ。まずいことになった。急いで客間に降りてきてほしい。
What? What do you mean things are bad? It was from Kraus. His tone was strained. What in the world happened?
バトラ君とエリカという客人が魔女の碑文を解いて黄金を発見したらしいのだ。
Oh shit. They just announced it straight away.
それは本当に？
There's no this is just a repeat of the fucking game, man. Oh god. There's no way that this is just a repeated fucking constructed story at this point. That true?
ルドルフたちが押しかけてきている。これからバトラ君が全員立ち会いのもとに黄金の場所に案内すると言っている。
今、書斎の扉の前でエヴァさんが開けろと騒いでいます。今開けたら書斎の中に押し入ってくるかもしれません。
わかった。私もそこに行く。エヴァには構うな。何もせずにそこにいるんだ。扉の前からエヴァを追い払ったら合図するからすぐに出てきたまえ。いいな。
Wow. So, wow, that was easy. Kraus gonna become the hero. Is like, wait, hold on. I will restrain Eva from trying to get access to the study, and so you can get the fuck out. Right after that, Kraus came up the staircase, accompanied by Genji. A heated debate between... Oh shit. A heated debate started between him and Eva. Open up! No, calm down. In the middle of that, there was a small knock as a signal. Kraus had cleverly pushed Eva away from the door and distracted her. During that gap, Natsuki slipped out of the study and quickly shut the door. Eva noticed this and her face twisted in disappointment, but the heavy sound of the auto lock had already rung out, and the door had been sealed.
碑文の黄金が見つかったのよ。お父様にご報告するのが筋でしょうが。それとも何？お父様にはそれを伝えられない都合でもあるの？
親父殿からは床についたら何があっても起こすなと厳命されていてね。それを守るのは当主代行の務めだよ。そうだろう、源氏さん。
はい。親方様のお休みは何があろうとも乱すことは許されません。
Yeah, he got better things to do.
それも時と場合によるでしょうが。 だって碑文が解けたのよ。お父様には真っ先に知る権利があるわ。
もちろん明日当主様には全てを私たちから報告します。それが当主代行である私たちの役目ですから。
そんなの知らないわよ。
But you do care.
いいからこの扉を開けなさいよ。
This is...
お父様に会わせなさい。お父様、お父様、聞こえていますか？エヴァです。ここを開けてください。話してよ。痛い。
私たちが話を聞くと言っている。やかましく扉を叩くな。
話してよ、話しなさいよ。
クラウス様、エヴァ様、親方様がお休み中と申し上げております。これ以上はお控えください。
When Genji spoke firmly, the two finally ceased their scuffle. It seemed that Genji, the one who had spoken for Kinzo since they were very young, still possessed an air of dignity strong enough to handle both Kraus and Eva. Eva put her argument aside for the time being. She could hold off worrying about that until after she saw the gold with her own eyes. After all, not even Eva had seen it for herself yet. Natsuki and the others had managed to somehow deal with the momentary crisis. However, the move of the demons that would sneer upon their efforts had already begun.
バトラが碑文の謎を解いたというのか。
Seems like it. I mean, I don't think he solved the riddle of the epitaph himself. I mean, he was with Erika. Like, he got dragged in because he thought Erika was asleep.
エリカなる娘にだいぶ助けられたとはいえ、たどり着いたのはバトラーだった。
Yeah, exactly.
エリカは黄金鏡の権利を放棄すると宣言している。よってバトラが黄金鏡にたどり着きし者だ。
I mean, Erika is a pretty funny character. She doesn't really care about the riches or the leadership. She's just gonna just sit there and be like, "Yeah, I was right, you idiot," or some shit like that.
運命とは実に面白いものです。バトラ様がたどり着くとは。
どうするのです、ベアト。碑文の謎を解く者が現れたなら、儀式は取りやめる約束ですよ。
そういう取り決めであったな。
そういう取り決めだ。
バトラ様はどうやら黄金鏡の主となられるおつもりがないようだ。我らの主となる者はもはや現れぬようですな。
それもまた運命です。ゴールドスミス教とのご縁で人間の世界に顕現して数十年。とても楽しい時間でしたよ。
やだ、リーア、ババ臭い。で、どうするわけ？リーチェとゴールドスミスのルールなら、バトラが碑文を解き、主となることを選ばない以上、 私たちはこれでお役御免じゃないの？
そうであるな。私に未練は何もない。いつでも呼吸とすへ蹴落とされる覚悟はできておるぞ。
Kick down into cactus.
待て。そうはいかぬ。そなたの心残りはないかもしれぬが、わらわはまだ夏日に仕えておるぞ。バトラが碑文を解いたからお役御免では、あまりに義理を書くというもの。
So if Badler or Erika doesn't care about the leadership or successor, then that means Natsuki doesn't. So it only goes to Natsuki then. Okay. Sure, I guess.
魔女は契約違反を許さぬが、不義理もまた許されぬ。
でしょうな。親族会議を終えるまではきっちりとお使いするべきでしょ
う。となるとゴールドスミス卿ももうしばらくはお役御免とはなりませんね。無事に親族会議を乗り越え、せめて夏日様にお別れの挨拶と。もしできるならこれまでの努力をねぎらわれるべきかと。
あれもよく具足を支えてきたものよ。
貴様など片刃をもがれた打天使ではないか。揃わぬ翼なら置き土産に捨てていけ。
うん、それもよかろう。夏日ならば我が翼を背負うにふさわしいかもしれん。しかしここからが正念場となるぞ。褒美は用意した。無事にこの試練を乗り越えてみよう、夏日。
Prepare for the test unscathed. Oh, we're back. Oh, we're back here again. Oh shit. Oh, they led everyone to the VIP room of endless riches. The mountain of gold left everyone speechless. Regardless of how strongly they had believed in its existence, no one could look at this much real gold and not be shocked.
こんな場所があるなんて。
Well, it definitely is there.
信じられん。おやつめ。
Everyone was stunned by the gold. The first one to break the silence and jump around in ecstasy was Hideyoshi. Letting out an excited laugh, he clung to the wall of gold. Then he felt the cold, hard touch of it all over his cheek. Oh lordy.
こりゃすごいで。ほんまもんやで。
親父め、こんな黄金をこんなふざけたところに溜め込みやがって。
これだけあれば
もう何も怖くない。どんな試練だって乗り越えられる。ローザー
Alright, there. Happy ending. We good on that?
姉さん、姉さん、これで
Eva and Rosa moved towards each other at the same time and hugged as they broke down, crying. Ecstasy and shock, wonder and sighs. After stepping forward in front of the pile of gold that had cursed these mixed emotions, Erika spoke as though she were an announcer in some show.
この世が金なら、この黄金は幸せの結晶です。
Seems like it. I mean, well, I guess I can make the argument and say that money doesn't buy happiness, but I don't know. That's a kind of a bit of a figure of speech, in all honesty.
おめでとうございます、皆さん。この発見が皆さんの人生をより豊かなものにすることを心よりお祈りいたしております。
脱帽だわ。この島に来て丸一日さえ過ごしてないあなたが碑文を解いてしまうなんて。
一日で解けないなら何日をかけようとも解けません。灰色の脳細胞はひらめきを与えるのに瞬きする以上の時間を必要としませんので。そして私一人ではこの謎を解くことはできませんでした。
Also, I wouldn't have been able to solve this riddle myself.
バトラさんの功績もどうか称えてあげてください、皆さん。
Well, at least you're also giving Battler the credit. No words. Battler's just sitting there and be like, well, I'm getting a bad feeling about this one.
私はこの発見を放棄します。推理が正しかったことが証明されただけでもう満足していますので。黄金発見の功績のすべてをバトラさんに譲りたいと思います。私はここにおりますが、イボはいないものとしてどうぞお話をお続きください。バトラさんはいとこの皆さんに気づかれぬように大人の皆さんだけを呼び出しました。それが意味するところはただ一つ。皆さんに本当の親族会議を開いていただきたいからに他なりません。
What? Now she is just construing this. That's funny.
エリカ、勝手に仕切るんじゃねえ。
He's sitting here and be like, "What? Don't, stop involving me with all this nonsense."
これは失礼しました。それでは議事の進行役を譲ります。では誰に？
Shrugging, Erika looked around at everyone. After a short period of silence, Eva made the first move.
昼間の取り決め、全員忘れてないでしょうね。
ああ、4人で25億ずつを山分けだ。そして次期当主にはさらに100億。
The successor? The fuck are you? So you're referring to successor as Battler? Or...
お待ちなさい。黄金の発見が次期当主を決めるなどと誰が決めたのですか？
おっと、そうはいかんで、夏日さん。これまでずっとそれを前提に話を進めてきたはずやで。
Wait, hold on. Who decided the one who discovers the gold becomes the successor? Isn't... Wait, that's the thing. I'm pretty sure, like, the one who solves the epitaph, well, Erika doesn't want to be part of the... want to be a part of this, so she stepped down. So that leads to, like, Battler. So yes, like, even though Erika and Battler solved the riddle together, that they... both of them had the chance to, like, you know, you know, take their place. So, it's...
今さらそれは白々しいとちゃうんか？
そうだわ。使用人の誰かが碑文を解いてしまって次期当主を名乗るかもしれないって怯えてたのは夏日姉さんじゃない。
どこにもそうだという明記はないがね。
卑劣感！私たち全員はそういう認識だったでしょうが。
そうだぜ兄貴。今さら手のひらを返そうってのか？
明文化されてなくてもそれは間違いなく私たちの共通認識だったはず。話にもならないとおっしゃるのはどうなのかしら。
当主様の碑文を勝手に解釈されるのは困ります。黄金を見つけたらそのものが次期当主になるとどこに記されているというのです。当主様の碑文は当主様が決めたもの。皆さんに決めつける権利などありません。
Wait. Does it? I'm pretty. Doesn't it really show in an epitaph, or am I just wrong?
夏日、落ち着きなさい。
これが落ち着けるというのですか？確かに碑文を解いた功績は素晴らしいと思います。バトラ君にも何かの見返りがあっても良いとは思います。しかしそれが半分というのは明らかに逸脱していますし、それ以上に発見者だから次期当主という論法はなおまかり通りません。
卑怯だわ夏日姉さん。今日の昼間にしてた話と全然違う。
Damn, Rosa is fucking pissed. Oh boy.
同感だぜ。明文化されてなくても碑文を解いたやつが次期当主になるってのは俺たちの不分律で最前提だったはずだ。それをこの土壇場でごちゃごちゃ言い出すのはフェアじゃねえぜ。ああ、フェアじゃねえ。
とにかくこの黄金はお父様の黄金です。お父様の許可なく勝手に分配を決めていいものではありません。
そらない。そら卑怯やで夏井さん。わしらその話を延々と昼間にしたんやで。昼間の話を全部チャラや言うんか？そらあんまりやで。
多数決で決めればいいのよ。黄金を発見したバトラ君が次期当主。私も夫も異議はないわ。ルドルフたちは？ローザは？
異議なんかねえぜ。バトラー、よくやった。
私も異議はないわ。バトラ君は碑文に選ばれた正当な跡継ぎよ。不満ならお父様に直接聞けばいいんだわ。
Even if you pin Battler to be the true successor because he discovered the gold, like, well, part of the contribution to solving the riddle, I don't think he's really that interested.
そうね。
Oh god, this is...
夏日姉さんの言った通り、碑文の謎を出題したのはお父様。
This argument is one hell of a fucking stun lock. Jesus Christ.
そしてこの黄金の本来の持ち主もお父様だわ。だったらお父様に話を聞くべきじゃないのかしら。バトラ君という発見者はどう扱われるのか。 それについて決めていいのはお父様だけのはずだわ。
それは。
だから落ち着けと言ったのだ。
ローザとキリエさんの言う通りだわ。お父様に聞きましょうよ、お父様に。もはやね、兄さんたちの出番じゃないのよ。
せやせや、お父さんを連れてこんかい。あんたらじゃ話にならへん。ほんまの親族会議を始めようやないか。眠いから明日にしろっちゅう問題に見えまっか。これ舐めとったらえらい問題になりますぜ。おう、聞いとるんかい。お前らじゃ話にならん言うとるんや。たったとお父さん連れてこんかい。
Damn, he's fucking heated.
親族会議っていつもこういうのなんですか？
Erika is just sitting in back, going like, "Do families argue? Do families always argue?" You know, the funny wording would be like, "Do rich families always argue like this?"
俺が知るか。
腹の中ではいつもこうなのでしょうね。
Yeah, because they're fucking fueled by greed. Like this is 20 billion yen, right? You don't think you can just split this like, I don't know, 5 billion yen each, but no, you know, you gotta have a bit more. Man, fucking money whoring.
どうもこの場は金蔵さんじゃないと収められなくなるみたい。
Unfortunate.
子供の喧嘩に余命あとわずかと宣告されてる今になってもまだ呼び出されるなんて、どういう気持ちかしらね、金蔵さん。
I'm sure Kinzo is just sitting back in his lounge chair, eating up some popcorn and watching the whole entire shit show.
それを想像、いいえ、推理するのもおつなものです。
The parents ignored Badler and Erika and kept yelling at each other on and on. Even though Badler had more or less imagined that this sort of thing happened behind the scenes, this was the first time he's seen it. Is that so? Was it really his first time? He'd suspected it since 6 years ago, and he'd been able to get a pretty good idea of what this was like by the darkening expressions on his parents' faces when this time of year drew near. However, this argument his relatives were having before his very eyes was much more ugly than he'd imagined. That's why he was very glad that he'd called the adults out here without letting the cousins catch wind of anything. Thank goodness. Oh, I would imagine what Jessica would be like as of now. Wind of anything. Oh boy. The argument just goes on and on. Alright. I think it's a good time for me to end it here. So, next part. Let's see what happens after this endless shenanigans of the inheritance of art money arguments. Like, comment, and subscribe, and take care. Have a good one.